couple of trips down there to understand it is totally an invasion at our border, that the cartels have operational control of our border, and that they are funneling in what I believe is a weapon of mass destruction, fentanyl. You've heard it. You know, the 5.5 tons they brought in 1 year's time is enough to kill every man, woman, and child in America 7 times over. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a weapon of mass destruction to me.
Just releasing a report saying overall overdose deaths increased by 30% in 2020. Gwinnett County had 41 deaths in just the past 3 weeks. And one of the biggest culprits, fentanyl. Some may think it only happens to other people, but you're going to be surprised to learn it also happens to people who are not drug addicts. Just moments ago, we spoke with a mother who shares her heartbreaking story so other parents won't have to endure the pain. Brianna Scott was 18 years old when she came into contact with fentanyl at a party. Her mom says that she was a fun-loving person who loved to sing.
I think people need to be aware that, your child doesn't have to be a drug user in order for this to, take their life. They can literally try it once. And from what I understand, my daughter didn't even consume an entire pill, and she's no longer here.
After soaring overdoses from prescription pain meds, then heroin, now it's a synthetic opioid fentanyl on a rapid rise.
Over half the deaths from overdoses that we're seeing right now in America are caused by the synthetic opioid fentanyl.
Because of fentanyl, overdose deaths have exploded. Now, when I first saw this graph, I couldn't believe what I was looking at. It looks like the income of everyone in Destiny's Child.
To 1% of fentanyl users will die. And if we lost close to 300 last year, then we're looking at 30,000. I think we're probably more looking at 40, 50, maybe even 60,000 people using.
He don't protect the border. Fentanyl is coming to this country and also into Atlanta. 70% of the drugs coming from the border goes to Atlanta, Georgia.
This cares right now about the economy and cares also about the border. We want secure borders. We don't want to see this humanitarian crisis continue. It's heartbreaking to see, the hundreds of immigrants that are dying because of the dangers that they're going through. And we also don't want to see fentanyl continue to come into our country and land in the hands of our children.
Yeah.
And if you haven't taken the time to talk to your child about fentanyl, please do so. This is a very dangerous drug that is killing hundreds of Americans every single day.
Another issue that the left seems to be ignoring, especially when you talk about it in Halloween candy. It's been ridiculous to watch them backtrack on that.